Want to bet for $1,000?
I'm doing other things now too. No one's even watching this.
That was a shit ton of fun. What's up, Baccarat Funk Stars? We got some good stuff for you today. Let me tell you what the first rule of Tie Club is. You don't wager on the tie bet. Alright, so if you want to skip straight to the action, just click on the timestamp below and you can watch me deal immediately. We have the BMAC website in the description where you can get membership perks, spreadsheets, PDFs, and benefits, all the good stuff. More access to me. Not that much access.
Come on!
Are you a paying member? Let's get this thing moving. Let's get this thing moving. All right, here we go. So, this is gonna be $2,455. If you ain't got a bankroll like that, you can scale it down to $245. See, 10% of what we got here, all right? And then, right here, we've got your shoe. It's 8 decks for all you people who are like, I don't play 6 deck shoes, I play 8 deck shoes.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Well, we've got it for you. I prefer a 6 deck shoe, but we'll try and make the best of this one. It is possible that we could hit a shoe with no ties. However, very unlikely. And then we could hit a shoe with only 1 tie, but I could even get that tie. It's more likely that we'll have somewhere between 4 and 11 ties. If you don't play Baccarat or know anything about tie probability, you can look up some probability information on Wizard of Odds. Don't go there, go to my website. So, I'm gonna deal the cards face up to save time for the vidya. 8 decks in the shoe, and we're gonna bet a progression. It's a negative progression, don't get mad at me. And we're gonna do something special, not gonna explain it, we're just gonna do it. The tie jump, okay? So here we go. Burn card, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, echo, 8, bravo, 9, 10. We're just gonna fast forward through this part. We don't need this part in the video. This is just wasting time on YouTube. None of this is necessary. Nobody cares about the burn cards. All right, here we go. And dealing. Look at that. Oh, look at that. 2 to 2, but no tie. But guess what? All right, 2 to 7. We start with the dragon. That's good luck. All right, 2 to 7. And I like to count. I'm not talking about counting cards in this video. You can watch my other videos to learn about the card count.
Nice.
So we'll talk about them on this for all you people who are interested. Here's a pair. That's a form of symmetry. We're gonna use it to get crazy. And we're gonna, oh, look at that, look at that. You see that? Form of symmetry, that's 2 to 2. But unfortunately, the 2-2 tie loves to get broken. Boom, 6. But we got a pair, so we're gonna go and have a little stab at it on this next one, okay? The count right there, for anybody interested, is 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5. Single hound count. We're not doing true counts, we're not doing running counts. We're just looking at a hand and deciding if we have the edge for the tie bet. What do we got going? What do we got going? Look at that. Oh, and I forgot the bet. I forgot the bet. And look at that. 4 to 4. Luckily, it doesn't hold. I was supposed to bet right there. So, all right, I did it again. I get, but luckily it broke. So broken tie, 4 to 4, 4 to 3. I'm just gonna go for some back-to-back. It looks like we're having symmetries occur like right away. So there's your tie. And we didn't get it. Very sad. But now we're gonna play the tie jump. And you've probably heard the superstition, but we're gonna get at it. We're assuming that a player is gonna come down in the next 3 hands. Oh, bet aggressively too, so. Player with 25, we got it, right? I mean, you went in with 2,500 roughly. Wouldn't you bet a little aggressively? Player loses! There's a loser's pile. Next hand. Ooh, look at that. What do you think's gonna happen? Isn't that nice? But I forgot to bet. It's supposed to be 50. But we'll let that one go. But it's a winner. Player did win. See? Pay attention to the video, not paying attention to the hand. Don't get your money, but pretend we made a mistake. That's how you do it. And I did. I made a mistake. Ready? But let's just bet the player on the next one for the heck of it, just because, you know, it's not part of my technique, but it's kind of fun. What was that? What do we have? Banker. And then player. We would have won right there. Now let's bet the player and get our money. Or lose our money. There it goes. What do we got here? That's 6-1. Let's have a go. Put 100 on player. Hope that chop comes down. Looks like we're gonna lose. We didn't lose. That's nice. 9-7. We get paid. So 25 bucks. We get the losers pile back. It's always nice, isn't it?
How much did we win?
We won 25 bucks.
Yay!
Woohoo! And I think that was a player. And that was just a risk bet. There was no strategy to it at all. We just went for it. Or what happened? Actually, this is what happened.
Banker. Player.
That is what happened, right? Because we lost 2 bets, we forgot to bet the winning bet, and then we just had to go at a chop bet. That's not what this is about, but you know, I'm trying to make money, so $25, that's money. All right, what do we got? Keep them coming, keep the cards coming. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Don't stop.
You can do it.
All right. Oh, there we go. Yes, 4-1. Okay, player wins. Player. I'm not like marking if it wins. I don't know. I'll mark if we get a winning bet. But you know, keeping track of all that isn't like extremely pivotal. Right now, it's about looking at what's going to come down. Pivotal. Player again. Very nice. I like it. 3 in a row. 3 players in a row. Makes you want to bet it, doesn't it? Let's not do that. Ooh, 6-7. Player. You think another player's gonna come down? Probably is.
What up, player?
It's probably gonna be player again. I told you not to count your chickens before they hatch. Dragon. You like that?
Let's get it, because it's just dinosaurs are chickens, and dragons are basically dinosaurs, so Baccarat!
Ready? You guys ready? All right, what do we got? Anything good? Any symmetry? All right, that's all right. That's not bad. Oh, look at that. 9-1. And no good. 9-5. Player wins.
Not too fast, it's the way they live it.
Keep it coming. Oh. You guys ready? What do we got? Oh, look at that. See that? We got a pair, and we got a 2-2. Probably a broken tie is going to be my guess. Now we got 0. Oh, now this is true. Dragons like to come down in clusters. Look at that. Another dragon. So if you see a dragon, especially in the 8-deck shoes, 6-deck shoes, not really. I mean, sometimes they cluster, but the 8-deck shoes, man, those dragons cluster. Look at how many. We've had 3 dragons. We've had 4 banker wins. Well, 5 now. And 3 of them were dragons. Actually, we may have had 1 more or 2 more at the beginning of the shoe that I didn't record in the scoreboard. But don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. But we're not betting the dragon. And I don't know. If you want to like have a go with your luck, you can bet dragon when it comes down like more times, like if they cluster. But I'm not into it. I'm not into it.
I like being the clusters.
All right, 9 banker. No symmetry. Oh, and what do we got going on right there? That was 1. We could start betting just for fun. We'll just bet a few as a progression. Just $5 on the tie. Okay.
Okay.
And this is, you know, also not with any technique because I didn't really keep track of like the distances between the cards to really make this justifiable. So $5 out because I knew what the next card was since I can see it. Now that's 2-1. We lose. The player takes it. But I didn't really actually think it would come down right then. But let's just progress into it and see if we can take the cake. Three to one. 5. Oh, do you like that?
I do I?
5 to 5. You see that? How's that? Look at that.
I don't know.
Bada bing, bada boom. 5 and 5. So we get $80 on that. So the reason why I bet that was because the symmetry occurred earlier. I mean, it happened, and I thought it happened like roughly 3 or 4 after, so I just started betting it. If you keep exact track of it, you can just land right on the mark. It's called set and match. So you see a 0 count or you see a symmetry, and then bada bing, bada boom, it pops up again. A symmetry will pop up. Luckily, this tie came down, and it was a dope 6-card symmetry. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get our $80. This was our bet. We get that back. We get that back plus 75. That's not bad, right? So bada boom, back to us. We made $100 so far. That was pretty fast, right? $100. You guys, don't be impatient. You're gonna like this.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Boom. Now let's do the tie jump.
Tie jump.
Tie jump. Okay, so tie jump. Maybe don't hold on to your money. Just you have some winnings. Just bet it. All right, here we go. So 25 on. See the scoreboard here. Look at that. Previous hit was a player. Let's go and get at the tie. Let's go and get at the banker. Okay. So banker bet. I'm gonna bet it over here so it doesn't get in the way of my cards. And we'll do a mini martingale on it, which is, I know, not the best technique, I realize. But look at that, you like that? No, you don't. It's 9 to 7, we lost. so
You like to lose, don't
player
you?
takes the cheese. All right, but don't worry. We'll just go ahead and double down.
Okay. Oh.
There we go. Let's get it cracking. All right, next bet, $50 as you can see. And we're betting on the banker, because we're doing the tie jump. Superstition. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything. So don't think that it's gonna help you. Luckily, it worked out for us. Oh, it didn't work out. Dragon. So nobody gets paid in this situation. Unless you bet dragon. Every time we make a video, something awesome happens, but we didn't get paid. So here we go. This felt is a pain in the ass.
Think so?
Fucking.
Is it useless?
Well, it stops the damn cards from coming down. Yeah, it's alright. Because they like to catch a lot. What do we do? We bet the banker again? Anyway, loser.
What?
Actually, technically, you would just stop on this tie jump since the dragon interrupted it. But you got to keep that in mind that when you're doing progressions and you're betting on the banker side, dragon can interrupt it. So, what are we at? I don't know. How did I end up with this weird? Oh, 7 to 6.
Wrong.
And should we just go for it since we've got all this wonderful, lovely money? Probably not, but we're going to do it anyway.
We're winners. I bought you that felt and it
So
ruined
ugly.
his life.
It's a pain in the ass here. It's terrible.
$7.
All right, 9 to 7. And we lost, and player wins. And it's probably going to be a big old player streak, but you just bet that much, and that would be it. Now look how much money we lost martingaling and betting the tie jump. See how that's just not awesome? So what we'll do is we'll get aggressive on the tie bets, okay? So I'm going to try and get these dang cards to move in here real nice and swift, okay? So there you go, it's 3 to 6. Let's get rid of this.
We could fold up and felt on the side so that it's not in the shoes. You don't need the whole thing in.
Boom, 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 da da da. Da, 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 5 to 3. Banker gets a card. 5 to 8. Banker takes it.
Yay, he remembered.
All right, here we go. What to do? Let's see if I can get this thing to deal. I think I figured out how to get it to deal and not get hit by the felt. We're good.
Okay.
All right. You got a push pull.
Put it in the app.
I don't know. That was banker,
Banker.
I think. I don't know.
Good heavens.
Doesn't matter if it was or not.
This is going to be a nightmare to edit.
We fuck. All right, so what do we got here? We've got 8-4. Not a loser yet. Definitely a loser.
Player.
Okay.
Playa.
Not much symmetry in the deck. We did have one little mark there. But we'll see if we can catch something sweet. So far, not a very symmetrical deck.
Making
And
fun of my deck.
it is 1-7. The banker takes it.
Banker.
We're just waiting for some symmetry. Haven't been getting much love here.
I don't even know about his personal life.
All right, there we go. Counts +4. Those are all worth +1. Okay. Single hand count. Good point. I don't know who won anymore. Probably a player.
Jesus. Why do we even try?
Well, now this is nice. See that? That is a 9-0. The banker takes it. I'll even put the natural just for fun.
Banker.
You like that? So this is a 0 count, +2, -2, right? So now let's just, see all that money that we lost? Let's just get crazy with it and throw 25 bucks at the tie. See what happens, okay? Not a very symmetrical shoe. And it doesn't work out so well. Right?
I'm gonna have to learn how to play this game so I can control the player banker thing because it's hard for you to remember.
And then player.
Player.
And then player with a 0 count. Now remember I said it comes down 3 or 4 after, that's what our symmetry was talking about in this shoe. Okay, 0 count, 8 and a 1, they cancel out. So I'm just gonna get crazy with it. 75. It's a big bet, right? Crazy. No love.
No love.
-2 on the count, it dies.
Who won?
Now let's get really aggressive.
now.
Oh, good point.
Damn it.
I don't know. Probably the player.
Player.
All right, now we get really aggressive. And this is how you do it. You ready? Come on. No love. 100 out. 8-3. Player wins.
Player.
Now, what do you think? A push tie, maybe? Put 100 on it. 5-1. That's it. No good. If you want to look at this, you could say that right now we're averaging, one hitting tie every 2 columns. It's been more than 2 columns, right? So let's go, right? Let's have a go. What do we got here? Want to bet for $1,000? Why not? Let's do it. There you go. All right.
You see the blood dripping out of his face.
All right. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Symmetry occurred. It was like an 8-1, right? Remember that? I don't think that was like 4 hands ago. I don't remember. We'll try and I'll keep better track now. Okay, but here you go. So the last video was a little bit better than this, but I missed a bunch of ties. So we got one, but that's $1,000 frickin' bucks, right? So I mean, how much did we lose? Now that was ridiculously aggressive. Well, you can bet. I have conservative betting, but this is more fun. So we lost 500, but we won 500, which is one of the reasons why I bet so aggressively. It's just more interesting when you get wild with it. Let's just keep on going. But 500 bucks in profit on that hand. And whatever profit we had before, who cares? Let's just say we made 500 bucks. That's awesome. All right, let's get dealing and quicker. Yes, this is so much better. I'm so glad we solved that problem. Pair, symmetry, back to back. And that's it, 5-4, it's over. And the player wins with a pair. Okay, and I will try and be as awesome as I always am. So there's a 0 count, back to back. See, back to back to back. The symmetries just happened again and again. That's going to be a player.
Player.
Oh, and we didn't bet the tie jump, which is a good thing because player's been crushing it. Holy crud! We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're on a streak. We could bet it, but it'll probably be player, honestly. But let's just put 25 on just for fun, on the banker. I don't recommend betting against the streak. See? Player. Do you like that? But, So now here's a 0 count again. Back to back to back to back to back. and there's a streak, which means there'll probably be a tie because it keeps on going. It's crushing it. So let's bet the tie with just 25 bucks right now. We've got zero count. Zero count is like, that's when the zero count comes, you got a lot more edge on that tie, okay? So here's our tie bet, losers pile. Ready? Be cool if the tie came down right now, but it didn't. But another zero count, okay? -1 +1, okay? So we lose that tie bet, but I like it. I mean, just over and over again symmetries. And we got a player win on that one.
Player.
Player's really crushing it right now. You wanna have a go? I don't care. Oh no, let's bet the tie.
Yeah, tie. 50 on the tie.
Dang it, banker won.
Banker on the
Okay.
banker.
Banker.
See, now that's how it usually goes when you're at the casino, right? A little bit more. Tie, don't forget to bet it. 50 bucks, tie. 6. All right, here we go. That's gonna be 6-0, and luckily we have another zero count, so there's a symmetry. We got the banker on the win.
Banker.
Yes, 2 bankers in a row. Lost the tie bet. Bet another 50 on the tie for 400. No, yeah, no luck so far. It's looking like a 5-2. Or yeah, no, 5-2, yeah, and then almost, but no cigar. 6. What is this? 6-5. Right. And let's bet a push bet. Don't let that tie get away from you. Look, we're out 200, but we get 400 if we make it. Okay. All right, 8. It loses. We got 2 more that we could bet it.
Have we been tabulating?
No tabulation.
Suck.
What do we got on the tabs? I don't know. Probably like player banker, I bet.
Player.
God.
Banker.
I don't know.
How do you keep track?
I'm just
How do you
guessing.
keep track?
I just don't even care what it was. It just doesn't matter. We're betting the tie. Oh, don't forget to bet the tie now, right?
Now you gotta-
I think it's gonna come down after. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it's gonna come down after this. But we're betting it anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
There's the zero count, which is awesome. So we hit the symmetry, but we didn't get the score. But it's 0, right? So let's up our bet, and let's get $800. 100 on the tie. Oh, I didn't tabulate. I don't know. Maybe the banker?
Oh,
Could have been the player.
oh Jesus.
I don't know. Ready? Come on, tie. Come on, tie. Come on, tie. Come on. No, it's no good. Banker.
Banker.
All right, you guys want to go for the push tie bet? Push tie bet. I'm trying to go. These are big bets, but it's kind of fun. Let's do it. 1,000 on the tie. Well, not 1,000. 125 for a $1,000 return.
1 million.
Right. And nothing going. 9-2. Banker.
Banker.
Now we're gonna wait for some symmetry, and we'll try and get that tie. You guys ready? If the tie comes down right now, I'll be very disappointed. All right, we got 1-4, we got 1-2, and we got 1 to. Is that right? Yeah, 1-8. All right, there's the end of that, and the banker wins.
Banker.
A lot of banker action. So we'll have a tie come up here pretty soon. Those 0 counts were like telling us the love is on its way. All right, now we got 3-6. It's gonna be a banker as well.
Banker.
Banker streaking. You like that streak? You're probably playing your old streak strategy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, this guy sucks. All he does is lose money.
Did you tabulate?
He just bets the. Oh no.
God damn
I
it.
think I did. I tabulated.
I don't know. See. I'm doing other things now too. No one's even watching this.
Oh, look, pair of jacks, symmetry. Yes. So, player wins and it's pair, right?
Player.
So now in the next 4, we'll probably get a nice tie hit. I hope it's the next one, because we're betting so aggressively, we're losing all of our money. But let's keep it at 125 frickin' bucks. These are big bets. That, you know, you can bet small to get it going. But let's see. Oh, a pair comes down. 2 pairs in a row. We got the player with a pair. Back-to-back symmetries. We lose that. And then we're gonna have to get some chips because we're betting so hard we're losing all our greens. Let's get some return on that. Let's up that by another 10 bucks, another 15. Okay, so we can just get some love from that. Are we betting the tie now? Yeah, that was a pair, so let's bet the tie again. Betting the tie. Look at all that loser pile. Bet the tie on the actual tie. All right, pair comes down. Another pair, and it's gonna be 0 to 6. Player wins, and it's a pair.
Player.
So you see how those symmetries hit. If you were betting the pairs bet right now, you'd be knocking it out of the park, all right? I gotta come up with some other phrases. It's all park knocking.
Yeah, you park knocker.
All right, so fourth bet, right? Fourth bet, we had some 0 count. Let's do it. Let's do it. You wanna get risky? 150 on it, 150. 150 on the tie. Oh. Freaking pair. Do you see what I mean? But pair is a type of symmetry, so technically you could be making bank right now. Now we're looking at 5 to 7. The player wins it with a pair.
Player.
Now this is playable down to 0, okay? So don't stop till you get enough. Know what I mean? All right, so we exchanged our $500 chip.
What was your bank?
And bankroll originally, you know, I said at the beginning, but bankroll was $2,455. We can get some green chips. Ready? All right, 150 again on it. 160. You guys ready? Come on, Ty. I told you I like 6-stick shoes better. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on! Son of a gun. I can see it before you do, but yeah, 7 to 9, no good. Player wins.
Player.
Let's get crazy with it. Let's keep on doing it. 160 on the tie. It's a lot of money going into the hole, right?
I don't even know about your love life.
Oh, this is. Oh, this is awesome. Is this really almost happening? It almost happened, but it didn't. That's a 4. And then what we have here is a broken tie because 4 gets a hit on a 2 through 7. So now we have 4 to 3. And in the count, that's worth 0. So technically it called down the tie, but we don't get paid, which is very sad. I'm like, you see how I'm like so negatively affected by when I'm losing? But guess what? I'm not necessarily losing. I just don't have a lot of money like I did before, right? So let's do 200 since this is really coming down. Who won that one? It was like, oh, it's a player.
Player.
All right, you guys ready? Look at all the streakage. This is a winner's deck. 3 ties, okay? And that's about the average. But if you look at this, look at what we've got going on. Tie, 2 columns, tie. These next 3, come on. The behavior is gonna stay the same, right? So tie's gonna come down. This is a lot of money. This is really aggressive. I don't have to size up. I could even just bet $100 and recoup some. But 200 on the tie. for a banker win.
Banker.
Now, wouldn't you be upset if a tie came down right now? Let's get some more money. You guys ready? 225 on the tie. 7 to 7, most common tie. 6 to 6, most common tie. Oh! No. 6 to 5. It's a loser. Now what do we got going? 1, 2. What do we got? 1. That's a weird one. We've got 1, 2, 3. So this next one, usually it's the shoe's been talking about 4 after, right? So
He's crazy. He talks to shoes.
225. I'm a shoe whisperer. You guys ready? The pair comes down, which is very distressing. It's a banker pair 3 over 4.
Banker.
Alright, so now we've got one push bet left, and then we're kind of like, we're really far out because we bet so aggressively. Okay? Let's get some chips. Don't let it freak you out. Stay in, because we're playing it down to 0. You ready? You want to hang in there with the 325 bet, which is like, oof, that's a rough bet. Kind of want to do it though. You guys ready? Not looking too good right now. 4 to 1. Player takes it.
Player.
Okay, so let's wait for a symmetry and then go for it. I bet you this next one will be a tie since we stopped betting, right? So we're stopped betting. Now the tie will come down. It didn't, luckily. Banker.
Banker.
Let's wait for a symmetry and then we'll bet big, okay? But, tie. So this next one's probably going to be tie. I can see the card. But we're not betting it. Unfortunately, it will probably be a tie. No, yes, thank God.
Banker.
All right, here we go. A little bit more, a little bit more. Nine to 8, we got the player.
Player.
No symmetry, really. That's a banker.
Banker.
You guys ready? 2 to 8. What happened there? Oh. Uh-oh. Now I gotta show this part. 2 to 8. Do. Ready? See that? So there's a 0 count. So you guys want to get crazy with it? 300 tie.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Well, 320 on the tie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. So we've got... This would be a miracle if this wins. Yes! Woo! Okay, so you see what I mean? Okay. Woo!
So that's twice that you've saved yourself? There was a 500 one, right?
Yeah, that was awesome. So if you're betting the tie, you gotta bet your money down to 0. I mean, look, we had 500 bucks left. I was gonna down bet because I was nervous. So just, if you play the tie, you gotta play down to 0. And you gotta have a bankroll for it. But I mean, if you played with my conservative progressions, you'd only be in profit right now. I think you would have hit 2 or maybe all 3 ties. But you would have hit 2 ties at least. And your profit right now would be probably something like, I don't know, maybe like 85 to 140 bucks, okay? So, but when you're betting big, it's a lot more entertaining. So,
So what do you got now?
this is gonna pay us a dividend of 2,400, and the 20 will give us 160. So 2,560 bucks is what we get back. And our current stack, since we get this right now, so 2,560. Let's take 2,560. That's 2,500 $500 chips, and then we'll take our 60. Okay, and we'll total it up for you so you can get what it is.
Well, can you put it in that thing that you put in half before we forget?
Yeah. Well, I won't forget the tie.
Tie.
I don't trust you with nothing.
All right, what do we got here? What do we got going? That was awesome! Oh, that was sick!
How much did you bet?
I bet $325 on it. So they do have limits to the tie bet, but you can bet multiple places. Okay, so if you're wondering, oh, I can't bet $325 on the tie, well, you can. Just bet. Nobody bets the tie most of the time, so just bet the tie bet on other line bet positions. Sometimes you're limited to only 3 line bets, so your max bet will be 300. But even with 300 just now, it would have been $2,400 return, which is pretty decent. So instead of dealing with that losers pile, we'll just tabby up what we got here on our way out of the casino and leave now.
Right away.
Okay, you only need. So if you won the 500, technically you'll just leave. Once you win a tie one time with a progression in a shoe, just be done. You can play more because you're like greedy or aggressive, or you're really deep stepped. You got 200,000 in your bank account, so you feel like playing with $2,000 for fun. You just want to play with that money. You don't care if you lose it. You're going to spend it. Well, if you're going to spend that kind of money, have $1 million, for fun. But it's Baccarat. You can do it. Go in there, have fun. So what do we got? We got 3,000 there and 500s, 3,300, $3,375. $3,375. That's not bad, man. That's 900 something. It's $930 we made. I'm doing that right now. $930 in 3/4 of a shoe. So when you go in to bet the tie, you're going with a Battleship for a water gun fight. Okay? You want a bombardment of Bankroll. All right, so if you go to Buy Me a Coffee, you can get all the Baccarat Funk benefits by joining the membership, and no, that's terrible. If you want to support the channel, it's pretty easy. All you gotta do is press the like button and subscribe. If you subscribe, that's awesome. The more subscribers we get, the more benefits you get. All right, if you go to Buy Me a Coffee, you can go ahead and support in several ways. Do a commission, and that'll get out some of the exclusive videos. That's for the big players. Then there's courses that you could commission. You could also get spreadsheets and PDFs with progressions. You can commission strategy videos. You can become a student if you want coaching. And we're almost to our first goal on the site. 60% of the way there, maybe more. All right, I would like to thank all my subscribers. David R., you're awesome. Chantal Jinglu. I don't know if I said your name right, but that's a cool name. David Long, thank you. Ramsey Arellano. Cool name, I like that one too. Travis Willett. And then we have Rich Bennett and Gomez Mage. Cyberforce Milo. Ooh. Rathars Kisara. Scott McFarlane. Also, thank you. Don the Gen. Thank you. And then R. Tolentino. Jackson 711247. And then Pete Promcod, who's cool, we've been talking. My buddy Tony Baines, who is also an awesome high-rated member that I very much appreciate. Thank you for your contribution. Also, we have Robert Miranda, good friend of mine, you're cool. Revo West, thank you. Also, Lai Chen, Pat S. Team, Tung Nam, Alex Fakrudinov. That is a cool name, Fakrudinov. Okay, then we have S. Wolf, David R., thank you. DJB Thunder, DBG Thunder, boom. And then we've got the Ravender Chowla, thank you. And then we've got Members Shining. Then Carl Sorvion. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably saying it wrong, but that's a cool name also. Gilbert Galindo, Huang Tu Ren, and then Brad Sinclair, thank you. Thank you very much. And to the rest of my subscribers, I think previously, thank you so much. You're all fabulous and wonderful, and I'm really enjoying myself doing this.